Yeah. So the left-hand one then, Alan, was your before. Again, posture-wise, look how much your back's rounded there. I mean, that's still a little bit rounded, but at least you've got a bit of an angle there now for your body to move.
Yeah.
You look a little, your chin's above your chest, you're a bit more kind of tipped forward. Now your body can move.
Is it a measure of the clubs you say, or no?
No. It's nothing with the clubs. It's just where your body's used to being. And again, because a lot of people, when they hit bad shots, they tend to top it, shank it, slice, all these things. They tend to want to get lower. And when people get low, they just tend to bend their knees more. And the more you bend your knees, the more you round your back. Your pelvis is basically leveled off, You look at tall players, their pelvis or their belt buckle line certainly is down to the golf ball, And I'll find a picture a second to show you, okay? You tend to do that.
Yeah.
And basically put your chin nearer to your belly rather than actually sort of pushing it further away, So your back's getting a bit more. And again, if your back is straighter, when you were stood vertically here, you could rotate more than enough. There's enough range of motion for your body to twist and turn and do all the things you want to do. But then when you take your back and you sort of like bend like an axle on a car, how good your car going to drive when the axle? No. It needs to be a little bit more straighter. So because that movement there now is slightly hunched, when you try to go back further, take away, like I say, both these swings. That's all right. These are your practice swings, okay? That's a bit more on the inside, but still the same kind of movement there.
Yeah.
The club's nice in front as we go back here now. Now the club's starting to lift up, as you can see there. That club's quite vertical. Oh, there you go. That club now is pointing to the golf ball, whereas that one is pointing to your toes.
Yeah.
So that's working more around. You see, the fact you can see your zips more around here, you've turned a lot more, okay? Yeah. Then as you go a bit further, that'd be long enough. Now, you do go back a little bit more, but again, I'd rather see you turning that way. Foot was losing a bit of structure, that's fine. Now, as you go from here, look at the difference in that backswing to that backswing. Now, again, if you watch a bit of golf on TV, I'm sure you'll see not many guys almost block their head off with their left arm and have their elbow that kind of tipped up there, okay? At this position, what we'd like to see, if I'm being hypercritical, is the club a bit more kind of that way as opposed to across the line there. But that's just more the fact you just turned more than you used to. The fact you'll look at your legs now, you can see the underarm has gone round the corner more, you've turned better, okay? This one, as you start coming back down now, you've now sort of put the shaft through your head on a vertical line. This one, as you come back down onto the golf ball, the club would be coming back down more on that line,
Yeah.
And then more into the golf ball that way, okay? And if you watch the actual swing, so you did this sort of 3 or 4 times, drilling this motion, okay? Getting the feeling of where that club needs to go to, trying to put the club on the wall behind you, as we discussed.
Yeah.
Getting that sensation of this golf club swinging up here. Okay? And then back down and through when you get to the golf ball. Okay, so when you step to the golf ball here now, the club now is going to go back probably somewhere in between those two. Okay, so takeaway is good. Club now, not bad.
Yeah.
Now it starts getting a little bit lifty and tippy with you see your left foot lifting off the ground. So now that club's gone basically too far. But you're not used to turning at all. Now you've turned, I got loads of freedom now for my arms to go, And the club's gone too far. So now when you come back over, at least that club's coming through your right neck rather than your right ear, or your right shoulder, should I say, rather than your right ear.
Yeah.
Now as you come back to the golf ball, you've got a chance to produce that club back to the ball, back on over your toe line. This one here now is kind of outside the line there now, and your hands are quite a long way from your legs, sort of trying to find the position, okay? Come back in the golf ball, good strike. Turn to the ball nicely. Got a bit stalled there, a bit toey, then sort of turn through now. So your follow through we discussed a bit last time, looking better. Your backswing in terms of your takeaway is looking better. It's just that transition from there to the next swing up.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do, when we finish the session now, I'm going to go in the back office. Well, you're going to always use these sticks. Have you ever heard of a thing called explainer?
No.
Okay. If it's not too bad a weather, which I think it should be too now, when you're at the back, there's a little thing we can sort of get you swinging on. Basically, it's a circle. Oh, sorry, that's a square. It's a circle.
Yeah.
On there. And you just swing the golf club around the roller.
Oh, right, yeah.
And it swings it for you, all right?
Yeah.
So we'll give that a go in a second, all right? That makes sense, so yeah? Cool.